What is up, everybody, this afternoon? Farmer Pierce here with a multiple mod review. We have a demonstration set up over here. Sorry about that. Like I said, we have a demonstration set up over here on your left. First thing that we are going to take a look at is the Fliegl trailer pack that came into the Mod Hub on January 7th, and that is by VNS FDG2. So, let's take a look at it in store. We have to go over here to trailers, all the way across. We have the TDK 160 and the DK 160. We'll take a look at the TDK 160 first. You can buy that for 14,600 pounds, euros, or dollars, depending on what country you're in. It holds 18,600 liters. It does connect to the SEK 802, which is by Strautmann. The Forstrit HW80 and its brother, the DK160. It does haul and transport all crops, wood chips, let me see, lime, pig food, manure, seed, fertilizer. Okay, so let's go and take a look at this here. We can change the main color from dark green to kind of a class green, and that will raise the price by $800. Let's go back and put it back here. When you come into the store, you start out with this. This right here is like the base model, the 5,700 liter capacity. I have noticed when you start getting higher up the configurations, you incur more of a cost. Initial leasing cost in this configuration is $744 per day. And then we have the 11,300 liter capacity. And then we go up one more and it's 18,600 liters. It keeps adding panels up. This does have different tip options. Tip side right, tip side left, tip side grain door, and tip side back. You can change the wheels from Trelleborg to Michelin's to Lizard. There's 3 options on this trailer. Now this trailer has the fixed tongue in the front and the dual rear wheels in the back. And then we look at its brother, the DK160. That is 12,700 to buy. Also holds a total of 18,600 liters. Accepts all crops. It does also connect to the Strautmann SEK 802, the Forstrit HW80, and the TDK 160. You can also change the main color on this trailer also to the class green. There's one extra configuration you can do with this, one extra option. You have the 5,700 liter capacity, the 11,300 liter capacity, and the 18,600 liter capacity. The thing I forgot to mention on the other one is the first bale loading wagon configuration. The second one has the panel that comes up in the back there. So if we go over to wheel brand, kind of zoom in here, this is the Lizard brand. And you also have the Trelleborgs. Going back to the Lizard, we have a different wheel setup. The sidewalls of this tire are a little bit higher than this one. This one is a little bit thinner, and it also has a different tread configuration. This trailer in its standard state, will cost you $12,700. All the different maximum options with everything raises the price to $21,050. So let's go out and out here in the yard and take a look. Hopefully the stream does not just go to poop. Very nice texture. To me, that looks like a galvanized steel frame. It's got some reflectors on it. Kind of get down here. Nice detail on the air tank and the hydraulic lines. You have the, I'm going to assume that handle, if you were in real life, you'd pull that to open up the grain door in the back. But very, very nice. And there's our little Peecon thing we're going to look at here in a minute. And here, the detail is, you can see the electrical connector there, the pneumatic or hydraulic line hookups, and it does have the pin hitch here in the rear. The grain door looks like it's steel or something. Here we have the same trailer, the TDK 160. It's in the bale configuration. With a rear panel on it. Here we have the TDK 1, or not the TDK 160, the DK 160 in the 11,300 configuration. And this one has the Lizard tires, the lower profiled ones. And this DK 160 has the swinging front axle, which I seriously hate. It does have straps. You can do them from inside the cab, or you can walk along here and push your left joystick down and fasten or unfasten them. Nice detail on the hoses. Stickers and decals are great. And then we go on to our next little bit of equipment here. It's a tool. This is the Peecon PD. I want to say it's the 1500. It's like a 3-point pellet fork. And that is under tools in Miscellaneous. The Peecon PD 1500. It'll cost you $645. There is a different configuration on this. It has standard and special. I'm not quite exactly sure what the special does. But this is a nice little addition if you wanted to put it on your farm for an alternative to buying a telehandler. If you're just starting out and like start from scratch and you have a tractor and stuff like that, you can move bales. It will pick up bales. You can pick up pallets with it, and I will demonstrate that right now. We'll pick up one of these pellets here. Come over here and grab the 7R. And to raise and lower this, you hit LB and your B button on Xbox, and it drops it down really, really close to the ground. You have to kind of fidget with it just a little bit. If you're got the Massey Ferguson, I got the 7726 sitting right there. We'll come over here and we'll grab this this liquid fertilizer pellet. And slides right under there real easy. And to raise it up, just hit your LB and B button. If you hold LB and use your right joystick, up and down, raises and lowers it. Left and right tilts it forward and backwards. Like if you're driving along and you don't want it to come flying off the porch, you just go ahead and kind of tilt it back just a little bit. We'll level this back out, drop it back down. But that is the Peecon one for 1500. We'll park this over here. Get this out of the way. We're pretty much done with that for now. And continuing to use the John Deere 7R, we're going to talk about our next mod here. Shut this off. It is the bag and lifter pack. It is by Not Ready, and there is a lot of stuff in this pack. We have these big bags. We have turn the light on so you can see, and we have high efficiency fertilizer, 750 kilograms. We have 750 kilograms of lime, basically 2,000 liters. I believe that's 2,000 liters. And we have seeds. Right. I'm just wondering if I remember having this set up correctly. Anyway, let's go into the store here under big bags. Slide on over. Big bag of seeds. Yep, 2,000 liters. It will cost you $1,800. In comparing the big bag with the in-game seed, it's 900 for 1,000 liters. Coming back out, in my honest opinion, you're getting the same amount of seed in one compact single package. You need 2 of those to equal 1 of these. Same with the lime. You need double those, what you get here. And we'll take a look at the lime next. Slide this all the way back over. That is 4,000 liters for $990. Um, the lime bag in game is $450 for $90 more. I think it's going to be a better buy. Um, if you don't have a lot of room on the farm for anything. And we are at the fertilizer. So we'll take a look at that now. Big bag of fertilizer is $3,200 to buy. You get 2,000 liters. To buy 2 of these, it's going to cost you $3,800 compared to buying 1 of these for $3,200. It's a savings of $600 for each one. So when Not Ready made this mod, he was really thinking of the farmer in cost and price. Going into the pallets, we have the fertilizer tank in the mod for $2,800. Now on the front of this, if I light it up, that says 2,000 liters. Each one of these on the decal say 2,000 liters. This one's fertilizer, the other one's herbicide. But you look in the store, and that's 3,000 liters. Okay, cool. You're going to pay $3,200 for 2,000 liters of in-game fertilizer. Same thing. Same pallet, same ICB tank. But you get 1,000 liters less with a savings of what was that? 2,800, 3,200. Yeah, there's a $400 savings there. An herbicide tank, 2,500. Okay, you're saving $100, and you're getting 1,000 liters more. So there's the better buy on these ones. And then we get into the tools of this pack. We have the what is that called? I know it's under it's under tools. We have to go into telehandlers. Blah, blah, blah. It only attaches to a telehandler. Lizard bag mount is what this is called. It will cost you $2,600. There is no other options. Initial leasing cost is $132. So we'll go out here and we'll take a look at that. Believe it or not, you can pick this up. I kind of thought it was funny that you were able to pick this up. Just pick it up, move it around. And we'll finish moving along with these before I get into talking about the telehandler that came into the mod hub here recently. And then we'll demonstrate how to use this by putting those big bags into the seeder over there. This here is this is under miscellaneous. The Lizard Tool X 1500. It will cost you $600 to buy. If you choose to use it with the Lizard 1300 XL. There are no other available options to choose from. To lease it, it will cost you $30. And getting into this here. Oh, this also does have straps that you can fasten. by hand, or when they're attached to the tool. You can do it right from in cab if you want to. And this tool you can also pick up and move around pretty easily. Alright, now we'll take a look at this. Nicely detailed, maximum load capacity. And it's kind of hard to read that. Might have been better if it was in black lettering, but that's okay. The hoses are nice. The junction blocks for the hydraulic rams, those are nicely detailed. And this is also under miscellaneous, as we've seen before. This has two different options, design options. You have the blue and the yellow, along with the original lizard color, which is black and lime green. Doing this color configuration adds an extra $600 to the base cost. And initial leasing cost is $642. So let's see this stuff right here in action, I guess. We'll show you this first. Now this has a 3-point link on the back of it, so you can attach a weight to it if you needed to. I don't know why. Be picking up bales. Oh, I forgot to mention you can pick up hay bales and straw bales and round bales and square bales and all this other kind of stuff with that. The Peecon over there will attach to that. You hit LB and B to lower it, and then you can kind of back up to this. And if you hit LB and hold it and move your right joystick up and down, it lowers the boom. And if you hit RB and move your right joystick up and down, down extends it, up retracts it, extend it out, hook this up, raise this back up like so. Let's pull the boom in. And we'll just kind of back up to this right here. And the better you get it centered on the pallet, the better off you're going to be. Drop this down a little bit. Hold RB, hit your, okay, that fastens the straps. Pick it back up. Why is it, now if you get your pallets too close together and you engage the straps, it's going to want to try to connect to the other one, as you saw there. That might just be a good idea if you're going to stack these together. Use a pallet fork or something to move them around. But you can easily just kind of transport your pallets and stuff like that. I didn't want to go in cab. I wanted to drop that off. Alright, what's going on here? There we go. Nothing like a blooper. But that is that nice, wonderful piece of machinery. This will also pick the pallets up. Does not transport big bags very well. So we'll just drop this whole thing off there, and we'll go over here and we'll talk about the telehandler now. This telehandler was in FS17. Giants just brought it over is it about a week ago, I think. This is the Liebherr 436-7. Oh, sorry, TL 436-7. Very nice. Let's go look at it in store. It's under telehandlers. It will cost you $75,000. It's 90 kilowatts for electrical. It's 122 horsepower, holds 120 liters of fuel, and top speed is 15 miles an hour. For those of you who would like to go faster, you could also choose the Massey Ferguson 9407S. Has the same horsepower, holds a little more fuel than the Liebherr, and it does like 24 miles an hour. It's not articulated in the middle like the in-game Manitou. There is no other options available. It's pretty much standard just the way it is. To lease it would be $3,825. But it's very nice and crisp. Let's jump in here. Sounds good. Clown horn. I better stop or I'm going to get a whole bunch of clowns out of the neighborhood from downtown or something. We have indicators, right, left, and I think I've mentioned this. I might have mentioned it before. The four-way flashers would probably work if 19 allowed keyboard support for Xbox and PlayStation. We have beacons. We have our front lights, our rear work lights. Come back around to the front. Have our front work lights and our boom lights. LB, right joystick up and down, moves the boom up and down. Left and right moves your attachment up and down. Holding RB, pushing forward on the right joystick extends the boom. Pulling it back retracts it. Nice, very nice. And it this does have the pin lock hitch there on the back. Let's go check out our bag lifter here. See if I can have another blooper and hit something with it. I'm just kidding. Now these big bags are quite forgiving. If you end up knocking them over, they will right themselves back upright. Now if you get this too low here, you'll kind of push them around. There's like a little sweet spot, kind of. You can see I'm moving it up and down in the top part of the bag there. But one neat little thing that I noticed is when you raise this up, the bag stretches. It's just kind of cool. Kind of a neat little added animation there. Let's raise this up, try to keep it as level as possible. Don't get too hard and heavy on the accelerator. These things do like to swing a lot. and if you get them swinging too much, they will just come flying off the forks. Get this just right. It should start emptying into the seeder. Alright, there goes the seed, and of course I had them backwards. Fertilizer's on the back side of this. Alright, this doesn't hold as much fertilizer. I already put one bag in here. You can see, you just hold it over the tank and it'll fill it up. You can also, oh, there's a blooper. Well, guess what? I'm just going to leave it. I am not going to try to retrieve it. Oh, I knew something bad was going to happen. I just knew it. And we will, but we'll give it a shot and see if it does. If it does, I'm just going to take this over. Oh, it will. Okay, cool. We're going to go look at the next thing. I'm going to drop that. Since this is a bloopered reel anyway, I'm just going to kind of toss that over there. Alright, let's go around the corner here and take a look at our next mod. It's a placeable mod. And for most of you who've already played this map numerous times, there's no water feature whatsoever in this area. But you go into the store, you go under placeables, and in miscellaneous we have a water station. It'll cost you $500 and a maintenance cost of $5 a day. And this mod is by Dorset. It's called the Pond Water Store. I tried selling these. And I don't have the option to sell them. I don't know why it's not allowing me to sell these. You have to do a little bit of landscaping first before placing these. Because if you don't, let me show you. You know, everybody knows that the land here is nowhere's near flat. You can turn this a little bit. But I can guarantee you, if I were to place this on this hill, I would have to do I'd have to do some landscaping on the right. The green is the water line on the left would be that kind of funky looking S shape there, just behind the reeds. I would have to go into my landscaping and raise the land up, which I'll kind of demonstrate just by placing that there. So we'll go over here and we'll take a look. Okay, now the water is like right here. There's quite a big area that you'd have to raise the land up. So let's go into landscaping. Get this right here, and you'd have to raise this up with your A button if you're on Xbox. And that is quite high. Let's get down here just a little bit lower. And it doesn't have to be pretty, because you can, you know, flatten it out as you want. But you can see how high I have to raise this land up. I believe I'm good there. Nope, just a little bit more. To make it look like a pond. Alright, and then, you know, you can go through and smooth out all these rough edges where you raised it up. Like so. Actually, I think, oh, that's got to come up just a little bit more. Oops, wrong button. There we go. And if you wanted to put, you know, like sand texture or something like that, you could always do your landscaping like I did here. I dug a hole and then I just painted in, you know, dirt and that kind of stuff, and then I placed the pond like so. Not shabby. I wouldn't say that this right here was the greatest. Like I said, this is a blooper, kinda. When I placed this, my first question was, is the water free? You pull up here and start filling. Up there in the right hand corner. Hey, we're filling, but it ain't costing us nothing. But it did cost us quite a bit just to do the landscaping and stuff like that to place it in here. So it will cost you a little bit of money. But if you a pond someplace, there you go. We have the opportunity now to do a lake if you want. But anyway, hope you all found this very informative. If you have, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. Y'all have a safe and wonderful afternoon. Goodbye.
Renderforest.com